The sport of beach volleyball was hit hard this past summer because of the pandemic. Typically on hot summer days, thousands flock to Manhattan and Hermosa Beach to witness the best players in the world compete on the AVP Tour. The team of Patterson and Chase Budinger were back on the sand this week practicing, and they caught up with our own Lisa Hillary.
What's it been like? Just, obviously pandemic, but you're out here practicing. What's the goal now? What are you looking towards?
I think we're all really excited. Just get out, get active, and prepared. That way, if the tours do announce when we are going to play, the schedule, that we're ready. And so, I think for all of us too, we love the sport so much anyways that it's our hobby and our profession. So we're just happy to be able to go play.
Maybe throw some tennis or some racquetball or pickleball, something like that, to just be outside.
Chase, you played 8 years in the NBA. I know you always wanted to play volleyball once you knew your career was over, but what was that transition like for you?
It was tough and it was difficult, and changing sports obviously is tough, and you going from a hardwood wearing shoes to sand with no shoes. I think the toughest thing was just being organized as a player. In beach volleyball, you have to be the one to put together practice plans and set up playing against another team. In basketball, you are just told what to do. So you're just so routine on getting those text messages and just showing up on when you're told to show up, while beach volleyball, you kind of have to do everything on your own.
Is there one or two things that you do miss about playing in the NBA?
You always miss just that team feel, that bond that you get with your teammates of hanging out every day.
Casey, prior to 2016, the Rio Games, you were diagnosed with something called Hashimoto disease. First of all, what is it for those of us at home who don't know, and how have you been able to, work through it?
Yeah, it's an autoimmune disease that affects your thyroid. And what it does is it actually would slow down my metabolism. It would slow down the effects that I have to be at optimal health. I started to really research, what I can have, gluten-free, dairy-free, what kind of snacks I'm eating in between meals. When I'm traveling on the road on the world tour, we're all over the place. Finding out those types of things was very important for me, because as an athlete, you're just nonstop competing, right? And you want to be at optimal performance. So for me, it was a very big wake-up call. Hashimoto's makes your joints ache a lot. So I felt terrible all the time, my knees, my ankles. So when I consulted my diet, ate specific foods, I was ready to go.
Chase, have you noticed a big difference in Casey since all of this?
I can't imagine how tough it is, especially when we go on the road and to countries that, don't speak very much English, and we have to just kind of find the fastest and nearest food and go in there, and he has to, eat something that's right for him.
What was rad is traveling with Chase and his girlfriend Jess, now his fiance. They were like, hey, dude, can you have that? You know what I mean? Like watching out for me. And so it was rad because going to dinner, they already ate super healthy. And then I'm like, oh no, I can't have that. Like, wow, it's really cool to have a support team traveling the world.